Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, hello. We're here for another episode of Spread Those Cheeks for the Tea. Today, our guest is the fabulous firecracker from a little show called Super Sized Salon on wetv, Miss ALOVE, the holistic stylist. Let's bring her to the stage and chat with her.
Hello, darlings.
Hello, hello. How are you doing today?
I'm wonderful. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing great. So, for those who are just tuning in, tell us who you are, a little bit about you, and just some introducing facts about you.
Well, I am ALOVE. I am a holistic hair care specialist. I am how he said it, the firecracker, fabulous firecracker. I love that logo.
Yes.
It's so cute. I am a manager, entertainment manager. I am a reality star, superstar. We like to say a superstar.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm a holistic hair care specialist. That's what I really like base my whole career off of. Most people just say cosmetologist or hairstylist. No, I created my own lane. I work my magic and bless heads by using my all natural product called Here to Heal, and that's what I'm doing. Little something right here for kids. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
This is my personal jar, so don't judge me. But for my product line, Here to Heal, and that's how I grew my hair and my locks. And yes, among
Okay.
more stuff that I do, but we'll get into that.
Yes, period. So let's start a little light. Tell us exactly what is a holistic hairstylist and how did you start your journey to become one?
So I do everything when it comes to hair. I mean, ponytails, braids, updos, these lace front wigs, all of that stuff. I do it all. And I just was tired of doing it all. I was like, what
Mhm.
am I going to do that sets apart myself from other hairstylists and what they do and the trends and all this other crap that's going around right now. So I really care about your hair. I really care about your your chemical makeup of what makes your hair grow, what does not make your hair grow, like your internal organs and how they help your hair grow, and if you drink water, if you eating your vegetables, I'm that person, so I take it to the scientific level of hair. I'm just not a hairstylist. I don't just style hair. I care about your ether and how it comes out of your hair and how if it's healthy, I mean your head, and if it's healthy or not, if it's if you're trying to get it healthy, if you're trying to get it growing, if you're trying to hide it forever under lace fronts or whatever you're trying to do, I want to focus on that. So I went back to my roots, went back to my culture. I'm Dominican and American and Morena. So like I
Yes.
went back to my culture and really listened to what I'm saying, listened to what my grandmother, my abuela said, and went to my roots and found out what herbs help and don't help for the hair, what even what you intake in your body, what you eat, if you drink a lot of water, if you don't drink water, like that is me. That's what I went to. So that's what inspired me to go to holistic hair care. If you ask anybody in the world, I am the first ever. I created it.
Yes.
I
Innovator. I
created my
love
own
it.
lane. Now people are saying, "Oh, I'm holistic hair." Yeah, nobody was doing it. They were saying natural hair specialists. There was a lot of natural hair specialists,
Mhm.
but there was no holistic hair specialist until ALOVE stepped on the scene with the gangster lean. You feel me?
Yes. So about what year did you coin the term with that name, holistic hairstylist?
I would say when I started, so I started actually like doing herbal, being an herbalist in 2013.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I obtained and created the title like 2015 after I started getting like deep into it.
Okay.
And then I created my brand in 2017.
Okay. Yeah. So not too long ago.
No.
So, when it comes to, of course, because we know you for being a supersized superstar on the show. Being a plus size hairstylist, do you see any, or have you had any like backlash with booking clients or anything, or people wanting to work with you because of your size?
You know, that's great that you asked that because I just posted a video today from this doll named her brand is called Society Perspective, and she asked me like like what is the most hurtful thing somebody has said to me, and I've had friends or quote associates that say they're cool with me, say they my people, say this and this, but didn't want to bring me along because of my size. I didn't fit that size or whatever. Even though my personality, my hustle, everything else is up to way par. Okay. But because I didn't fit the whatever they wanted, it's like they used me for what they wanted and they kept me going. They kept it going. So I really just pushed harder than that and went past that because everybody needs a superhero. It doesn't matter what size you are, what you look like. You could be a boy or girl. It could be, you know what I'm saying, skinny or small. Most people just love me for my confidence. So I ran with it. I literally ran with that, and I pushed past all of that. And as you can see, I'm on TV, and we are the only plus size salon in the world.
Yes.
And we are loving it because not only skinny girls want to come there or thin girls, but girls is buying asses. Girls is buying hips.
Yeah, I
Girls is
saw they were
gaining
showing
weight
them.
now so you can look like some of these women or look like us that come on there. Like, and I always tell, like, don't no man want no T-bone. He wants a man with he want a bone with a meat on it.
Okay,
So
period.
like it never stopped me. It just pushed me harder to keep persevering past what statistically they say or whatever somebody else wants to put in their mind that is not beauty industry appropriate or beauty industry the way of the beauty industry, period.
True. Okay. Speaking of the only plus size salon in the world, Baby Doll Beauty Couture, how did you meet Miss Jamie and how did you get to working in the salon and even being casted on the show? Tell us how that whole process of starring in on the show came about.
Me and Jamie are actually friends, and we met via internet. People see what I do and they see how I am, and then literally they tagged us in a post on her page, and then I wrote. I reposted it and asked her, like did the whole friend thing, and
Hmm.
then we just hopped in each other's inbox and we talking, and she was like, "You look like fun. I'm having this party. Come up and party with me." And then I went up to party with her and turned her upside down with this love.
Okay.
Okay, so and then literally that's how it happened. She seen how dope of an individual I was, and then seen how good my work is, and
Mhm.
was like, "Hey, boom." I started taking clients even before there was a show. I was already taking clients inside of Baby Doll.
Okay, period. Booked and busy. I love it.
Hello.
Yes, so before we get more into the show and some of the other cast members, I do want to ask you one thing before we move on. Jamie was battling trying to get a gastric bypass surgery after she lost a lot of weight naturally. You had a very vocal opinion on it. Do you mind speaking a little bit on that and telling people who may be watching some of the risks and things like that that you learned with it and just why it isn't safe, period?
So you're right, because I said it's a no for me. Everybody comes, actually that's like one of the most popular questions because they want to know why I feel like that. First of all, if she lost 400 pounds on her own,
Mhm.
you clearly don't need a surgery. You don't need to go under anesthesia. You don't need to be under the knife. Like, you can do it. You just need to push a little bit harder. I've lost weight myself since the show. But it's all, to me, it's about discipline. If the surgery makes you have discipline, it pushes you to have discipline, or you go sick, or you could die. There's fatal situations that happen. But when you do it for yourself, it's a different gratification with anything. With working hard for yourself for your goals or anything, when you work hard for it and you push and you make it to your goal, you have that satisfaction like, my blood, sweat, and tears made it here. And that's what I want to do with my weight loss. I don't want to be skinty because I ain't gonna ever be. Amen. Go ever be skinty. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? But I want to lose a little some to make a little some. Some. Some things I don't like.
Right.
I'm not hating myself, but I realized that the only thing that the surgery does is make me have the discipline, and it forces me when I could be forcing myself. I could do this on myself. And that's what I did. Low key, I've been off a little bit, a month or so. Ain't been in the gym, but usually I'm in the gym. I eat a certain type of way. I juice. I do a lot of stuff to discipline myself so I can shrink my stomach, the same thing that they do with surgery. All they do is shrink your stomach. They just make it unable for you to eat. But the side effects are your malnutrition at this point, because the enzymes and little things, I don't know if y'all seen inside of a stomach, but there's little like flingy little things inside the stomach that move certain thing, and they give off certain gases. So certain vitamins go to certain parts of your body that you need. You don't have that anymore. So therefore now you got to take pills for the rest of your life. You got to take it, you know what I'm saying? And then if you had a food addiction, you're going to change your addiction. Now your addiction goes to something else. You never did get to your root problem of why you're doing this to yourself. Why are you eating like this? Why can't you have discipline for yourself? So I want to go to the root problem, and I want to fix whatever it is about myself that is made me do whatever I did to myself to get me in this position, and fix it, not just cover it up by losing weight. Because 9 times out of 10, you were made this way for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it ain't just go suck it out or go smooth it out or go cut it out. It's you need to go through a certain level of something to get to your higher self. And if you can't do that, if you have no discipline for yourself.
True. Okay. Yes, I love it. And I totally agree with you. I would rather work out and put in the work instead of
Girl,
taking extra money and
hello?
be dying.
I
So,
went through the whole process, like literally. Sorry to cut you off. I went through the whole process. I went through the doctors, even the mental part of it. They have you go see a psychiatrist just to see if you're mentally ready for this. And most of the people, they just say whatever they want to say just to get to that part. I've even know people who lost weight and they're feeling like, oh, yeah, it's okay, okay. But at the same time, I don't have saggy skin. I'm
mm-hmm.
not gonna I'm not saying this to anybody who, you know what I'm saying, excuse me, but this is my opinion and preference. I don't want to look like a melted ice cream cone. Okay.
True.
I want my skin to be firm. I want my stomach to be smooth. I don't want to have to go back to surgery to go get rid of my, you know what I'm saying, my wings and shit. I want to be able to pump them things up to where my skin just sucks itself back together. I don't want to do that, because once you have one surgery, you got to keep having surgery. You got to keep having surgery. I don't want to be that. So it ain't no shade. This is just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? For what I want and for what I feel for my body. But I do encourage people, girl, work out. Let's go work out. Let's go do this. How about we not eat that? Like I
Right.
literally I fast every day. I don't eat until 12. I try to make a smoothie and I don't eat past 8 p.m. Sometimes I fall short. I be wanting to snack. I little smoke and I got the munchies. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I tried to keep that regiment, just to stay disciplined on myself. And then I have a great partner who really be on my ass about certain shit too, because if it's my goal, it's his goal. So like, then the
Period.
goal, you know what I'm saying, is it helps you if you have somebody in your corner that pushes you as well.
True. Yes, support is definitely great when you're trying to achieve a goal.
I feel
One
like I'm
thing.
all twisted up. No. I feel like I'm all twisted.
Support systems and partners. Jamie kind of didn't have a positive partner. DeMarco.
Doodle man.
Um,
His name is Doodle man.
um, why was it so important for y'all to be strong, firm friends and make sure that she did what was right and best for her?
I'm a supportive friend. I don't be getting into people's business. Like, I'm not about to be. I just want my friend to be okay. So when you want your friend to be okay and you see that there's something going on, you gonna help them in any type of way. But once you see that they don't really want it for themselves, you move around. So I'm that type of friend. I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna help you. What you need? You need some evidence. I'm gonna go get it. What you need? You need me to help. You need some arms because I got the menses. They coming to put them out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What you need, I'll help you. But if you don't want it for yourself, I don't want to keep doing it.
Yes.
I'm that friend. I'm not going to keep putting myself in situations because no. I'm cool. We see you want the nigga, so
Right.
so we gonna let you have him, and I'm gonna keep it moving because I know y'all seen it in the episode. I was like, I ain't doing this if you just gonna stay with him.
True. As you should. Speaking of evidence, you guys did a stakeout and ordered Philly steaks. How was it being in that moment where y'all seemed like really serious in the moment? Was that like really real, or were y'all just trying to be serious for the cameras because y'all knew that we wouldn't take it seriously if it looked a joke?
Uh, that's a great question. So I think everything is a joke to me until it gets serious.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like until it's like a life threatening situation, then it's funny to me. Like so, um, it was funny. And then we didn't have no snacks. I think we did have a couple snacks. I think Double O had came up with the idea like let's order something to eat or something. You know, like so it was just a funny thing to do while you on the stakeout, have some steak sandwiches or whatever. It was funny. But we really did follow him. That was real.
Did you
A
find
lot of
out
stuff
where
was
he
cut out because I
was?
got out the car and walked into somebody's house. I don't know whose house it was. I'm that friend, like, hey, we here.
Okay.
Who is that?
Did
So
y'all find out whose house he was at?
I don't know who else, but some lady with a puppy. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a little. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that y'all didn't see. They was like, "Hey, you cannot go in people's houses." Well, the door was open.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Before we get into more characters and things like that, tell us, what kind of things did you do to prepare yourself to be on a reality television show? As you already been doing hair and stuff like that, how did you integrate that into the reality TV aspect?
Well, you know what? To be honest with you, my life is a movie.
I
My
can.
life is on TV. I don't even know how to explain it, but literally, my life is a movie. So, it was kind of easy for me. It's just the fact that things happen and you forget that you on camera, and then you be like, "Oh shit, I said that," or
Right.
"Oh shit, they gonna see that." Outside of that, I literally we had to move to Vegas, you know, and I'm based in Arizona. I was based in Arizona. Now I'm based all over the world. I don't know. So, yeah, I'm based in Arizona and I had to leave. Like my clients was devastated. I ain't gonna be there for a few months. They like, what you coming down for a week or something? We need our hair done. So like I literally had to go back and forth to make sure my clients were straight for once a month, which is okay because I like that schedule. But it was a mental thing more so of like I did have to pack up my whole damn life, you know, and move because we don't know what we about to wear. So we literally had to have a whole wardrobe and
Mhm.
thousands of stuff, you know, together just to make sure that, you know, we got our looks and everything together. Which is super dope. It don't be making no problem for me to get up and move and go around somewhere because I like to move around.
True.
But I think it's more mental. It was mental. It's like this is happening. Oh my God, the world is about to see us act the fool. Oh my God. For me, I know because I be forgetting, and my mouth is really ridiculous, and I be acting. You know,
Acting a
it's
fool.
not an act for me. This is really me all the time. People that know me know, like, nah, that be her. You know, they know for sure.
Okay.
He can't see you. Everybody.
So, as far as the crazy antics and the craziness that was going on in the salon, does that happen on a normal day, or did you guys kind of like amp it up for the cameras?
No, that happens for real.
Really?
That all these personalities come together, you know what I'm saying, and everybody is used to the way of how their world treats them, and therefore the way their world treats them, and when something else is not, you know, people personalities just come into play and stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? And that's really just what goes on is people's personalities come to play and stuff happens. You got a whole bunch of bosses coming together for a purpose. It's gonna be some shit. What Beyonce say? Of course, it's gonna be some drama when it's $1 billion on a. You know what I'm saying? Of course.
Period.
You hear me? Of course it is. Like we can't even deny that part about it. So, yeah, that's really us for real. Those arguments y'all see, those is not staged. Outside of me, like maybe me not being there for a part of the conversation, and then I come in there and then they talk about something and I don't understand what the hell's going on, and don't nobody want to explain it to me because now everybody got attitudes and they in the heat of the moment. Now I got attitude, you know?
Right.
So that's kind of how that shit be starting. Or people just are weird and they want to argue, you know? They
right.
just they not happy with themselves and they can't do nothing else but argue.
True. Speaking of arguing, one person that you had a lot of clashing with was Miss 007. Can you kind of speak on your sister love hate relationship that you guys have?
That situation is just like, ooh, it's the touchiest subject ever in history. And I don't even really know why. You know that? I really don't know why. As y'all can see, oh shoot, I'm sorry. Hold on. I love the lady. You know what I'm saying? But we have different views on life. And I was just playing simple. She want people to baby her. Like she's a grown baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not babying you. So if it causes me to be your friend for me to be babying you, then I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, as you can see, I have no issues. I have no issues with nobody else. Other than me and BB, we had our issues. We said what we had to say. And then it was over with. Outside of that, I don't have no issues with no one. So sometimes you got to see why it is an issue with another person. Mm-hmm. And I really feel like she probably got some stuff that she need to fix within herself, you know? Like,
true.
It's got to be something that she need to fix within herself that she can, because I'm going to be me regardless. And I love you for you regardless, but you don't love me for me. You want me to dumb down me so it could be cool for you, and I ain't doing it.
Right.
At all.
I get what you're saying.
I'm not doing that. So you could be, and then if you see in the beginning, she said, Jamie said she got a big ego. Ego don't mean that's the best of things to have.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes ego don't even match the person that you are.
Mm-hmm.
You just got this persona that you feel like this needs to be, and that ain't even really you. True. But this is really me. And if you accept a person for who they are, then that's what you do. If you don't accept that person, then you kick rocks. But don't be in my face thinking that I'm about to be whatever. Like, I'm not about to be doing that. And my people who know me for real know that that's about me. They know that it's real deal Holyfield. I'm not about to fake the funk or fake with you just to make you happy. You grown ass woman. You older than everybody. Ooh, she's the oldest.
The oldest? Really? I thought Jamie would have been the oldest.
Nope, she older than Jamie.
Oh, wow. Well, age doesn't mean you're mature.
Exactly. So that's where a lot of the arguments came to, and it was like no accountability. You don't have no accountability for the actions you taking, because even like the bougie breakdown, they had said it because a lot of people was like, why is she arguing over food? I'm like, if y'all see what happened is I was not arguing over food. I told her, if you want to create, if you want to make it, then make it. Mm-hmm. I just said I'm not doing it. I'm not about to. Right. I don't understand like how we got into this situation or how we got to this point over something that you could have just went to the store and made it yourself.
Right, and then ended up not making it.
You didn't even bring nothing for nobody, Everybody, if you notice, everybody actually helped me in the kitchen. The bougies brought something. We at Jamie's house. We wanted her just to chill and relax and enjoy her team. And you brought a bottle and drunk out the bottle. How hood and ghetto and non-class is that?
Right.
You don't go to people's houses empty-handed, and you did because of why?
She said she was going through something.
Yeah, we all going through something. That ain't no excuse. That's what I'm saying. That's that baby and shit. Ain't nobody doing that. Girl, own up. We all going through something. We all uprooted our life and came here. We all got man problems and women problems. We all got stuff, kids and stuff going on. She don't got nobody to take care of. She ain't got nothing going on like that. So yeah, I ain't the one. Clearly.
I know. We can tell. Speaking of food, can you kind of explain what exactly happened with the eating of the catfish situation?
Oh, www.welovealove.com is live. Who Ate the Catfish is on website right now. Okay,
Ooh,
that's why I had to
okay.
go. Okay. So the Who Ate the Catfish. So this is before we even went filming because we used to hang out and like we'll go to Vegas to chill with Jamie or something of that nature, or we'll just get together just so we could get some footage of us together, just whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm an island girl. I don't eat catfish. So my people's low key, one of my peoples that was there that night is here right now, and I had made some jerk chicken I made some jerk chicken. She made some cabbage and she made this catfish. Now Astra was there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Astra was there as well. And she was like, the next day after we had drama, now we had drama. So I'm gonna just cut the story short. Basically, we were supposed to stay at her house. She had felt some type of way. She basically brought my stuff to Jamie's house and was like, "Yeah, my girlfriends they don't want to be bothered or some weird shit." So we had to fend for ourselves. We grown, that's fine. But how she did it was wrong, and I went off, of course. And she don't feel like she wrong about it. So I was not talking to her at all. So she called me the day I'm leaving, not to say, friend, my bad, nothing, nothing, nothing. She called me and asked me and asked her about some motherfucking catfish.
In the middle of the night.
It was the next day in the afternoon after I was getting on the road and leaving. You didn't ask me where did you sleep. You didn't ask me how you doing. You asked me about some 69-cent catfish that she said. I handpicked these catfish, bitch.
It must have been good.
Laughing right.
They must have been really good catfish.
If you ask Astra, she gonna say, "I don't want that catfish. She was sitting in the oil." That's what Astra gonna say.
Ooh. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So nobody ate her catfish. Come to find out, it was actually DeMarco's son that ate the food, and they never did want to say who it was. They just
let it linger on.
Just let it go and then let us have this stupid ass beef about catfish. Like I'm not petty like that. If somebody ate some food that I bought, I'm probably just gonna make something else. Especially if it's 69 cents and I'm acting like I'm some balling ass girl. Okay. You know what I'm saying? If you balling 69 cents, go get you 2-3 more pounds of your catfish and fry the damn fat fish. I said the fat fish. The fat fish. Fry it, cook it, whatever you need to do with it. But it was just uncalled for like that. Our friendship really ended up you calling me to be about some petty ass catfish. I didn't like that.
True, yeah.
And if you got something to say, and that's what pissed me off too, if you got something to say to me, don't write me no long ass message. We grown ass fuck. Call me and say I didn't like this or I didn't like how you came at me on that. Don't write me no text message and say call me at the end. No, bitch, you the one that got the problem, not me.
Okay.
Call me. Because if I got an issue, guess what I'm gonna do? Call you.
Period.
Call whoever. Pull up. I'm the pull up queen. I will pull up.
Okay.
So yeah, that's about that. That whole who ate the catfish now. See, now I got the whole world talking about who ate the catfish. All because you want to be petty about some 69 cents.
Crazy. Let's shift gears for a second.
Okay.
So coming in the first couple episodes, Jamie didn't think that she was gonna be able to physically be there and help run the salon. So she
Okay.
appointed Taj as the manager. How do you feel about her appointing Taj as the manager without even talking to her? And versus maybe appointing someone else who might have been more qualified or more wanting to do
Shit. I don't know. I didn't want that responsibility.
it?
So I'm glad it was me.
Okay.
I just didn't want that responsibility. I can have my own shop. I don't want to have to manage this shop and manage my own shop. No. So I understand Taj is like, wait a minute now. Hold on. I ain't even come up here for all of this. So I understand her, her disposition about it, but this and Jamie should have more of a communication, you know what I'm saying, with the people that is going to be over her dynasty. You
True.
can't just be saying this shit like that. You ain't even have a conversation with her privately.
Right.
So yeah, that's really what I feel about that. Now that it's like a whole nother situation, I'm like, I know Taj is like, yeah, I'm definitely not about to be that because I don't want my, Taj is very like, no.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very.
she's like, no, I don't think that that's the role that I want to play. I just want to come do hair, especially when you have your own ship. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Don't nobody want to be a co ship. What is that? A co captain
Right.
on somebody else's ship?
True.
No, it just doesn't work like that. So, yeah, I think she should just work, seeing how it was gonna work out first with everybody's attitudes, everybody's update, and probably appoint somebody else that is not as in the group to be the salon manager. So where it's not biased, it's not as
Right.
fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know the person, not we all know the person.
Right. Exactly. I totally agree. Speaking of, let's shift gears again. One iconic moment you had on the show was telling Miss BB that you slap bitches. Why did you
And I
use
do.
why did you use those choice of words in that moment? And was there anything behind the scenes that we didn't see on camera that kind of stirred you up in that moment?
So the funny part is, like I was saying, that some you was we saying like, is it staged? It's not necessarily staged, but like I had stepped out. So when
Hmm.
y'all see me, I just had walked back in from being out, and there was already a conversation and ciphering. And I'm not sure what the conversation was, but basically the whole paid clients thing was like we wasn't supposed to use the fact that we were accepting models,
Hmm.
which were people who are not paying to get their hair done. We just want to do a makeover on them. We was not supposed to use that terminology. So I didn't know that because I wasn't there for the conversation. So here
Hmm.
come me walking back in. I'm like, why do they keep on saying that? And nobody's stopping to even explain to me paid client. I'm like, ain't in my world, everybody who is a client is paying. I don't need to say paid client
True.
because it's a client is a person that come to you to pay to come to you. Like I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah. They pay for
When
your
you go
service.
right, you don't go to the barbershop and be like, oh yeah, that's the barber, that's the paid client, and that's like you don't do that.
Right.
In we use more this indiscretion like when it comes to stuff like that. Like I don't even like people to know what the other person paying for their hairstyle, so I don't really be saying stuff out loud like that, you know.
Yeah.
So that's how that whole thing got started. It was a misunderstanding, and I think because of the what her and Double O already was going through, that everybody attached me and Double O like the twins. And so whatever negative energy was going towards Double O was going towards ALOVE. And that's why I was like, I can't do this.
Right.
Because I don't want that negative energy attached to me. And it's clearly attached to you because me and BB have no issues. But because she felt like I was like, me and her was ganging up on her, but I didn't understand what was going on, and nobody took the time to even explain to me that we was not supposed to use the word models. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
oh, okay, then I wouldn't have got mad. I'm like, what the fuck is you getting mad about? I'm the one who don't understand what's going on, and nobody's explaining it to me. So yeah, but I don't want to argue neither. So if you want to come outside and get these hands because you got an issue, then let's go.
True.
But if you
Speaking
ain't got no issue, then sit your ass down and do what you need to do. But don't be sitting here arguing with me about something that I'm not understanding and I'm asking you. I literally say, like, I don't get it.
right.
I look confused.
Because you was.
Right. So, but I do slap bitches in real life. This is my thing. And if there was not a waiver that I had to sign to say that I would not put my hands on somebody, then it probably really, really went the wrong way.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, probably really, 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 really would have went the wrong way. So I'm glad, low key, because it wasn't even that serious, and we covered it and we did it, and we came to an understanding of what really happened. And me and BB that's my sis, you know what I'm saying? Even in her interview, she'd be like, "Oh, Ayla, that's my girl," you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even feel like I feel like it happened the way it was supposed to happen, because my growth out of this show is my temper. My growth is me not putting my hands on people. My growth is me not cussing everybody out. My growth is me not having an attitude. I'm still going to be a firecracker because I'm Cardinal Fire. I am an Aries. But certain things don't need to be handled by me putting my hands on things. And that's part of my growth. That's part of my story. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So I applaud myself. I put my little hand on my little back.
True. Yes, I love it. And I'm proud of you for that, because I know girls like you, when she said, come slap this bitch and see what happened, you probably would have ran like a wildebeest and it was a whole problem.
No, you did not say like a wildebeest. I'm going to slap your ass.
Wildebeest are fast. Because as soon as she said that to me, I would have reached from all the way over here, all the way to California.
Hello. You see me? I'm like, well, bring your ass outside. I'm one of those people. I'm from Cali. We take shit to the street.
Yes.
I've been fighting boys my whole life. I ain't about to sit here and play with you, but I can go outside with you. I got that much discipline. I can go outside and not wreck nothing up in this shop because we got all the space outside.
Okay. Speaking of outside, after the situation when you went outside, were you just going out there to calm yourself down and things like that?
Yes.
Or were you waiting on her to come meet you?
Both. Let's say both of them.
Okay.
I was waiting for her to come outside, but she, of course, they wasn't gonna let that happen, because then it would have been no ALOVE on the show, because it would have been a problem.
Mm-hmm. Definitely so.
Yeah.
One thing you talked about on the show was turning pain into power. Is that still a motto of yours? And can you tell everyone who might not have seen the show yet what that's all about?
Yes, pain into power is one of my biggest mottos. Actually, it's exactly what I said earlier about not being the right size in my industry. Most people, everybody in this world that we live in, we go through shit.
Mm-hmm.
Some people let it consume them and they can't grow from it. And then other people like me, if you got me around, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna be the friend and be like, nah, friend, push. Nah, friend, whatever. It's like the same saying is, they cast the stones and I built a wall with it or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That people, or what's that called? What's that thing? Sticks and stones might break my bones, or words never hurt me. It's mostly like that. You take, or they gave me lemons and I made lemonade with it. True. It's exactly that right there. Like, whatever somebody throw at you, I say collect it. Get that energy and use it towards building yourself in a better way. Use it towards your ammunition on, hey, yeah, you said I was this, but guess what? Guess what? I got people in the industry now, hair industry now, looking at me like, damn.
Because they
You know
think
what I'm
you can
saying?
make
Like,
this
damn,
fire.
yeah, friends that say they was my friends and all that. I helped them build their career, and they looking at me like now, like, damn, like we didn't stop it. Nope, you did it. And now
Okay.
that I worked even harder for it, it's gonna take me to a higher level than people can even imagine.
True.
So
Yes,
yeah, I
I
turned
love
my
it.
pain into power.
Period. Um, Another question I want to ask you. You said at the end when Jamie asked you guys, did you want to stay? That you didn't want to work for any broken promises. Are there still broken promises that you're working
Mm,
for when it comes to the salon, or is
mm,
everything in a better space now?
mm, mm. Well, I guess that's something that you gotta wait for second season.
Oh, so is that tea that is the season 2 and you're casted?
I don't know.
Well, it might not be much. No shade to the other girls, but it might not be much of a show. You brought that like not ratchet, but like it was the perfect line of like hood and classy when it came to
Bullshadow,
performing.
baby. You see, you heard what
That's
I
the
said.
word, Bouchetto. You brought that to the show. The other girls kept it more classy and professional and cute, but you brought that. Oh yes, we want to see what A-Lil gonna do this week. Is she finna
Right.
cut somebody out? Is she gonna come running and smack the bitch this episode? Because I thought you would have ran up behind her and came back in and beat her ass. But you calmed yourself down and showed that you was a grown adult, and I like
Correct.
it.
Yes.
And we
Thank
see
you.
that on enough of these shows.
That's what I noticed too. Been working on shows, like doing hair for other shows, and I see it. I'm like, all they're exploiting is our. I don't say black because black is a color. I'm not a color.
Mhm.
I'm a national person. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
say the aboriginals or the melanated women, us melanated people is always exploited so fucked up. So
Mhm.
messed up. Everybody just want to fight and be stab everybody in the back, or you're broke and you're this and you're that, and I'm better than you and I'm better than that, and all this other crap. And it don't even really need to take all that. We all one people. We all one being for real. Like
Mhm.
I always ask people this. I'm like, it's only 12 people in the world. People be looking at me like, why do you say that? Because every zodiac, it's only 12 zodiacs. It's only
True.
it's only 12 zodiacs. It's only 12 type of spirits. And in those 12 type of spirits, you got a little your masculine spirit or your feminine spirit, or you have, what I'm saying? And people don't look at that. They be thinking as a person. I think of everything with spirits. So when you have come to that understanding of knowing who you are for real and what you can take and what you ain't gonna take, people just they get a little weird. Why you being weird to me?
Okay.
And
It does minding your business.
I'll just be minding my business because usually I just want to make people laugh and do some hair and make them feel good about themselves. That's what me. I'm the confident booster god. I'm making you feel like it don't matter if you ain't got the Jordans, if you ain't got Louis Vuitton, if you ain't got this. I still want you to feel good about yourself because when you die, you can't take none of them shits with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about you as a person, you as a spirit, you as a soul. And what are you doing on this earth to help somebody else? If you ain't doing nothing on this earth to help somebody else, you will be bitter. You will be mean.
So,
You will, because you're not getting out what you're supposed to do while you here on this earth.
period. Yes. Preach to him, girl. Have you ever thought of being a holistic pastor?
I think I need a church. It's gonna be called Believe in Your Motherfucking Self. Church of
Okay.
A Loving Church of A Loving Goddess.
I'll tune in virtually to that. But I got a few more questions related to the show. Then I got some other kind of questions. Those of you guys who are watching, if you have questions, ask them in the comments.
Ask
We
all the
do have
questions.
some people who said some things. Miss Spoken Fact said she's so confident in herself and her size. I love it from what I seen on the show. Don't know man want no T-bone. Yes. So another question I have is, so you had male and female clients come into the salon.
Correct.
So, can you kind of tell us about how the barbershop versus beauty shop gossip kind of intertwined when your male clients kind of came in?
You know, it's funny. My male client was like, I actually do more male clients now than I do women.
Okay.
Um, and I think that sometimes I gotta remember that as a man in my chair, or you know what I'm saying, because the girls get a little, because most of the girls are used to doing women, so they're I'm used to doing more men. So, you know, the conversations be a little bit different when it's men. They don't want to hear some stuff. But then some men do want to hear because they get the game to go home to work it on the girl or work it on somebody else.
Right.
So at the same time, it'd be like the same time they want to hear it, but they don't. Like, hey, look, we don't want to hear about you clapping cheeks, you know? But
Right.
tell me how to get some cheeks, you know? Like, it'd be that type of situation. A lot of my clients, they come to me for, like you said, the boosting of it. They come to for the conversation because it could vary. I'm very intelligent, and it's a lot of things we could talk about. And I'm gonna go like, "Oh, did you know?" That was one of the biggest things on set. It was like everybody was like, "Hey, love, you gotta did you know about everything? Like, how do you obtain all this information?" I'm like, "Yep, because I'm always researching." I'm always trying to learn something. But so that's I think that's what I like about it is that like my clients, even on the show, he was like, if you seen his face, I think I posted it too. His face was like, oh my God. I don't want to hear that from you, A Love. Like but at the same time, you know, he went home with a little game too. So it's the best of both worlds. Right.
I bet he was happy about that.
Hello, of course.
Another question somebody had DM you was you did one of the hairstyles that you did was the blue bow, which is kind of like a fantasy kind of thing. Have you ever done any hair shows or done any more like fantasy type hairstyles?
Yes, I actually when I was younger into cosmetology school and like fresh out of cosmetology school, I did a lot of hair shows. I was at all the hair shows. I love doing fantasy hair and I love doing stuff like that, but the world don't want that right now. You know what I'm saying? And very seldom I get to do my creative visions and do stuff like that. Like the last big hair show I did was in Arizona. It was like around Christmas time, so I did all my people in Whoville people.
Okay.
So yeah, I got pictures of that too. I'll probably sometime bring it up and post it and send it to you so you can add it in here, insert it. But
Yeah, that'd be
I
cool.
love doing fantasy hair. Like I love doing it. And she was a Lardy B. That's my boo. That's boo. Okay. She was a great person to do it because she's a fantasy type of person. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a character in herself. And so I was like, oh, I know what to do. I know something to do. And like everybody was like, you ain't how you about to do that? Like it was such an intriguing thing. And I think that's what I love about me being able to be so diverse when it comes to hair. I'm like I said, I'm not just a hairstylist. I don't just put a wig and know how to do front of lace. I actually do this thing. I actually was born with these hands. That's why they call me God's hands. I was born with these. You see this crop of hair? This hair
Yes, you're doing hair right now, y'all.
Hello. This is my life for real. This is not something I just play around with. I don't just do, you know, it's called theater makeup. Lace fronts is really theater makeup. I don't just do theater hair. That's where it started off at as movie props. That's how they change people's hairs and stuff like that on movie shows or on shows and movies because you can't just shave a person's hair off and then grow it back for the next scene and shave. They was doing lace wigs. And then when Kim Kimble put it on Beyonce, the world was like, oh, we need to know how she did that.
Right.
And then she made it so popular, but she was doing it the healthy way. Now everybody just slapping wigs on and losing edges and all types of stuff. Because they're not educated on what it is for. It's not a long-term thing. You're not supposed to wear it all the time.
Oh, tell them one more time.
It's not a long-term thing. You're not supposed to wear it all the time.
Oh,
let your
for
hair
the girls walking down the street.
Hello? Please let your hair and scalp breathe. I can't tell that to people. Will be like, oh, I wear. You know how men have that spot in the middle because they've been wearing hats their whole life. It's because they don't have no vitamin D. There's no direct sunlight coming to them. Just like with plants and any type of fruits and vegetables, when you need something to grow, it needs the sun. But if
True.
you covering your hair up from the sun so much, it's not going to grow. You're not getting that direct vitamin D.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. People
So
don't get it. They think hair just supposed to grow because it's supposed to grow. No. I even ask people, like, did you drink water? How much water did you drink? Do you eat vegetables? They be
okay.
looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, no, I'm serious.
I'm trying to help you.
Right.
Crazy. Out of all the girls at Baby Doll Beauty, who's your favorite that you're most close to, and who's your favorite that you go to mostly for advice? So the person that you're close to, maybe that could be like your turn up girlfriend, and then like I said, the other one like the close person, like maybe a big sister, aunt kind of type.
So I think everybody knows because I said this. Astra, Lucy and Ethel. I'm Lucy. She Ethel because I'm always getting her in trouble. And Taj would be the person I go to advice because she's like, that's like Mama Bear, that's like Auntie, that's like, you know what I'm saying? She's definitely the person I'm like, what is happening? And by, you know what I'm saying? I don't like this. And she'd be like, girl, calm down. You know, she could be that person that calm me down and especially while we on set, and then like think about this logically. So I would say those two people for sure, Astra and for sure Taj.
Okay. You mentioned that you've been doing hair on reality TV show sets. How can you compare some of the things that you've seen there versus the show that you were on when you were doing
Woo! Woo!
hair?
Woo! And I know you know one of them.
Watch the other videos for the tea, y'all.
Oh, okay. The organization, it being organized. I can't deal with stuff that's not being organized. It drives me crazy. Um, the mannerism from the production.
Oh, I know it is going.
The other people that's on staff, they need to stay in their lanes.
Oh,
What
I
else?
can't believe you had to even say that.
Okay. I really think those are the two big. Oh, and however if you are the head, if you are a head person of any type of show, of any type of ship, or any type of anything, you are the person that controls the narrative and the dynamic of your cast.
Definitely so.
So if your show and your cast is out of whack and out of hand and all over the place and there's no organization, I blame it on you. I don't blame it on your cast.
Tell it one more time. That's
I
called
blame it on you. It's your fault that your project is messy and crazy like that. It's not your cast because you control the narrative. You control the cast per se. Just
True.
like how in the situation I had to sign a waiver where I'm not going to be putting my hands on nobody. This is a real thing for me. You can check my record. Look me up. It's out there. You know what I'm saying? I got priors for this.
Okay.
So if you have a person that's like that, make sure in her clause or in her contract it says you can't do this, or we calling the police because you don't know how to stop. Or we don't want that too much of that. You only have this and this and this. Or if there's a problem, make sure that this happens. There's no control. I don't like that.
True.
I don't like that. I even on Natalie Nunn's show, she has a segment where they box. If they want to get it out now then. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it's just
Don't
certain things that you do and you take control of your project. You don't let the cast control your project. And that's something that was been getting on my nerves with certain projects, you know?
Oh, well, that's very interesting. But
Yeah.
hopefully one day they'll learn and just do better.
We pray, don't we? Don't we pray for that?
Always. Speaking of do better, what's some advice? First, I want you to get some advice to our beauty enthusiasts who might be watching and need a
Okay.
little help with that holistic side.
You saying you want some advice to hairstylists that's up and coming?
Yes, basically.
Okay. So, I say that whatever your niche is, you master it and you go forward for it. Whatever you feel like you want for your career, you plan it out. Another one of my favorite models is plan your work and work your plan. So if you desire to be this master pixie cut artist, that's what you do. That's how you market and that's what you go forward. Don't let nobody tell you there's 10,000 pixie cut artists in the world. Why are you going to do that? Because guess what? There is 16 different breads on bread aisle for wheat bread, and they still on the same shelf, and people pick and choose which one they want to do. So they'll pick and choose the people that is for you is going to come for you no matter what. Don't listen to what people say, because they are not going to tell you the right thing when you in competition, because sometimes people are too scared for themselves. They can't jump out on a whim to do what they want to do because they don't know how to, because they scared to do it for themselves. So, and keep what you're doing to yourself to yourself. If you got a plan and you don't have like the person that you know that's gonna be in your corner and help you do that, don't say it to nobody. Just work your plan.
Period. Next, I want you to give some advice to any upcoming reality stars, even to the girls who you worked with at those shows we mentioned. Please give some advice to them because, child, I'm tired. I'm not tired, but I'm tired of keep trying to, school the girls and give them some little advice when coming to get on reality shows. So you've actually been on the show.
I tried to give them some advice. Okay,
Ooh.
all right. I'm getting um educate yourself, ladies. Have some class about yourself, ladies. Have some dignity about yourself, ladies.
Period. Speak on.
Yeah, right. Have some integrity about what you're doing. Think about it before you act. Think about it before you say. Ignorance is not always the way to get you in the limelight of what you need to do. Just because somebody else was fighting all that, be an exception to the rule. Learn how to do things gracefully and intelligently. Change the narrative to what you feel and you want, not to what you feel things need to be. And if you're doing the same thing that everybody else is doing, you're not going to stand out. Nobody wants that.
Yes, I love it. Lastly, I would like for you to give some advice for our fabulously fabulous big girls out there who might not have the confidence like you.
That's interesting. So I tell all my sisters, because I'm a plus size superhero, that to never let your stomach be an issue in the world, because even if you put clothes on top of it, they still know you got it.
Okay.
Your confidence is not in your size, it's in the way you feel about yourself. Your confidence is not in what you wear, it's the way you feel about yourself. So if you want to put on a two-piece, like Boo say, put it on and wear it with pride. Cause guess what? Somebody out there like to see your rolls sticking out. Somebody like to see your little skin out, and they want to see your confidence through whatever it is. They want to see how you can be amongst all society looking at you crazy, but you feel great.
Yes.
Don't ever let somebody tell you that your size determines your sexy, cause it don't. Your
Okay.
size don't determine your sexy. Your size don't determine your brand, your business. Your size don't determine your money. Your size don't determine who you are. It's you as a person and how you gracefully walk through this earth with your integrity, your morals, and your confidence.
Yes, I love it. Cause look at Miss Jamie. I was telling my man, no matter how big she is, she's still gonna walk around with her stomach out, her
Hello?
shirts and all that. She's still
I,
gonna do it.
I be wearing a tube. I don't know if you see me on if you see me, I be trying to put naked pictures up just to show them like, boo, I'm out here. Okay, I be spreading them
Yeah.
cheeks.
Yes. Speaking of that, oh my God, you just reminded me of something. Okay, before we get to the closing part, tell us
Okay.
about your OnlyFans.
Ah! Well, everybody do a little something strange for a little change.
Okay.
And I got fans that want to see a little extra, and they willing to pay for it. So I be,
Okay.
shoot. We love ALOVE on everything. I'm not hiding it. I'm on OnlyFans. We love ALOVE. You can look
Yes.
me up. You're gonna see a sexy picture of me.
Okay.
You're gonna see a sexy picture of me. Okay. And it is what it is. I love myself. I love myself with a gut and a butt. Okay.
Okay.
And guess what? Even if I'm working on it, I still love myself. And that's not the reason why I'm working on what I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? I got situations I want to do. So therefore I need to, some stuff needs to balance out, and I'm gonna do that. So
Right.
um subscribe, y'all. Subscribe to my YouTube because I be cooking.
Yeah.
Subscribe to my Instagram. Okay, subscribe to my OnlyFans. I got a Patreon. I got all
Yeah.
the ways you subscribe to see me.
Yeah.
Come see
Well,
me.
this is the moment for you to promote anything that you have going on. So you got your socials. Tell us again the socials, and then tell us any projects that you have coming on. How can we book you if we want to get our hair done by you? Anything like that.
So I do travel and do hair. Right now I'm in I just got back from Florida, so I do be in Florida. I be all over the place. You can book me for private shows. You can book me. You can cook me even to cook privately for you. I got a couple people asking me to book that. They want me to cook some meals for them, like on a personal date or something like that. I do dinner parties. I'm having a big one in February because it's the month of love. So for Sadie Hawkins, I'm having a themed dinner party. We going up.
Yes.
Um, you can book me for just small hair things, like if you want me to come to your city, you got a couple homegirls that y'all want to get something done and have a cute little party. I do hair parties. You could book me for shows if you want to put me on the show. You can book me for everything. I do walkthroughs. I'm hosting clubs.
Okay.
I turns the club up. Don't get me on the mic because I'm turning the club up. You hear me? You
Yeah.
hear me? You can book me for club nights, whatever you need me to do. I'm here. I ain't gonna say to
Yes.
serve you, but you know how it goes.
Okay. What about your hair products that you mentioned?
Oh, dang, I forgot about that. See, look at that. So
I
I do
got you,
have a
girl.
website. Thank you. I do have a website called Here to Heal. It's www.heretwoheal.com. And that is my product, my holistic hair care product line. What I was just putting in my client right now is Love Pudding. This is one of my most popular product. It is a moisturizing agent, a cream moisturizing agent that helps grow and vitalize your hair from small, medium to large to no edges to now you got grow puff edges. A lot of my clients, like one of my clients that was on the show who had um she had the gastric sleeve, and we was talking to Jamie about it.
Mhm.
If you could tell, she had like very light edges on her hair, but now she told me, I haven't seen her in a few months. She was like, "Girl, my whole head done grew so much. I don't even know what you did. I haven't did her hair since then, But all my clients got crop. As you see, this hair right here got a whole bunch of hair. All you can see is the hair. You know, I take pride in that, and I want to take care of everybody's hair one hair at a time, one head at a time, to revitalize it, that your natural ethero coming out of you is well taken care of. I also have merch on welovealove.com. Shirts, Who Ate the Catfish shirts. I got mugs.
Yes.
Um, tank tops. I got hoodies. It's about to be winter time. I'm about to have cups, like little cups, because I'm a cup fanatic. So I got me a special cup with a little crown on it with my face on it, of course. Looking
Okay.
like, and shoot, what else I got going on?
Super Size Salon is on Amazon and WeTV. Check her out.
Yes.
Oh, and what is it? We Are Black or We Love Black?
Oh, All Black. It's called All Black.
All
It
Black
streams on
on
All
that
Black.
app too.
Yes, it streams on All Black. You can buy it on YouTube as well. You can subscribe on YouTube and buy your subscription to the Super Size Salon family. We
Yeah.
got it's crazy. Like I'm super excited actually because I know that this is it's bigger than just hair. It's the
Yeah.
fact that we have a safe haven for everybody to love themselves.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it. Shout out to Baby Doll Beauty Couture. Shout out to all my sisters. Styles by Ty. Shout out to BB Glam Desire. Shout out to Funky Chunky. I'm fat and you like that. Shout out to
Yeah.
Jamie. Baby Doll Beauty Couture. We is super size, superstars, super size, super sisters coming to a TV near you. Again to the game to the game because you can't stop this.
Yes, period. And we have one last minute comment question. Do you do
Okay.
dread extensions and will you come to Louisiana? Misspoken
Yes,
face.
yes, I sure do dread extensions. I do lock. I don't like to call them locks. They're actually antennas. I call them these are antennas because y'all see I got locks. I got antennas. This is all me. All by here to heal. Okay. And yes, I will come to Louisiana. So hit me up in my DMs on Instagram. I will follow back. We love ALOVE. And we can have a chit chat so we can get some monies rolling in so we can get me ALOVE in Louisiana. Because I think Louisiana love ALOVE.
Yes, we need to get that popping. Misspoken facts, hit her up.
You're right. That part.
Yes, well, thank you so much, Miss ALOVE. I want to give you the chance. Any last minute statements, any last minute things you want to let us know before you leave?
Always when you look to me, you look for the love, the light, and the laughter. And I love the way y'all love ALOVE.
Yes, I love it. Thank you again so much for making time to chat with me.
Of course.
Yes, I hope
I
you enjoy the
appreciate
rest of your day and slay that head, honey.
And you know I
Yeah.
am.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Thank you, doll.
Thank you. Well, there you go, you guys. Miss ALOVE from Super Size Salon. She's just so fabulous. Make sure you guys, before you leave, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the live. And stay tuned. We have another interview that just got booked this week. I bet you guys want to know who it is. Follow me on Instagram at Min Williams. I'll be dropping the flyer tonight-ish, tomorrow-ish. But until next time, see you guys later.